Hey everyone, welcome back. On today's episode, I'm going to discuss some things about ancient people and rituals. So long before phones, endless scrolling, and modern distraction that consume people's attention, human beings understood something powerful. Attention shapes reality, and the ancient world built rituals to protect it. Today, people hear the word ritual and immediately think superstition, fantasy, or primitive behavior. But look closer. Most people still live through rituals every single day. Waking up and grabbing the phone immediately, that's a ritual. Eating out of stress, complaining every morning, sleeping in chaos, clutter, reacting emotionally to everything, all of those are rituals too. The question is not, do you have any? The question is, are your rituals creating order or creating destruction? Ancient civilizations understood something modern people ignore. Human beings become whatever they repeatedly practice. That's the real secret, not magic, fantasy, or pretending to be spiritually enlightened. Repetition shapes identity, and identity shapes destiny. In ancient Kemet, what many now call Egypt, rituals were not random performances. They were systems designed to train the mind, to discipline emotion, to regulate behavior, to sharpen awareness, and to create inner order. Because ancient people believe something dangerous happens when a human being loses self control. They become ruled by appetite, ruled by impulse, anger, distraction, and emotion. And once a person loses control of themselves, something else takes control for them. That's why ancient systems emphasize washing, silence, breath, cleanliness, speech discipline, fasting, prayer, reflection, and repetition. Not because every act was mystical, but because intentional behavior changes the human mind. Think about it honestly. Have you ever noticed how different you feel after cleaning your room? After taking a slow shower in silence? After sitting quietly without stimulation? After organizing your environment? Your breathing changes, your thinking changes, your nervous system changes. Ancient people observed these effects long before modern science explained them. So they encoded wisdom into ritual. Modern cultures teach people to chase stimulation constantly: noise, drama, consumption, speed, distraction. But ancient systems understood a distracted mind becomes weak. A person constantly overstimulated loses the ability to observe themselves clearly, and that creates internal chaos. That chaos eventually becomes identity. That's why so many people today feel fragmented. Their attention is constantly pulled in every direction. Their nervous system never rests. Their thoughts are never still. They consume endlessly, but rarely reflect. Ancient ritual interrupted that cycle. Ritual forced awareness. It forced presence, intentionality. Even simple acts became sacred through attention. Bathing became purification. Eating became discipline. Silence became observation. Breathing became control. Cleaning became mental alignment. Nothing was mindless. And that may be the deepest lesson modern people lost. Most people today live automatically, wake up automatically, consume automatically, react automatically, speak automatically, scroll automatically, sleep automatically. Ancient systems attempted to break unconscious living because unconscious habits slowly shape the entire direction of a person's life. Now, understand this clearly. Discipline was not viewed as punishment, it was viewed as liberation, because a person who cannot control themselves cannot truly claim freedom. If your emotions control you, you are not free. If your cravings control you, you are not free. If distraction controls you, you are not free. If impulse controls you, you are not free. Ancient people understood self-mastery creates inner stability, and inner stability creates clarity. This is why rituals matter, not because ancient people were obsessed with appearances, but because repeated intentional acts reshape human behavior over time. That is the real transformation, not motivation, inspiration, or aesthetics. Repetition. So tonight, before you go to sleep, sit in silence for 5 minutes. No music, television, phone, or distractions. Just sit and observe your thoughts honestly. Observe your restlessness, your impulses, your discomfort. Do not run from it, because silence reveals what distraction has been hiding. The ancient world understood something modern society forgot. What you repeatedly practice, you eventually become. And whether consciously or unconsciously, your daily rituals are already shaping your future. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time.